Mary Mac. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Margot.
And me, comedian Margot Evans. Yay! Yes, we're back. We're back. Really do appreciate you guys. You're back. Your girls are back. Your girls are back. Welcome back to the Just Being Me podcast. Hey y'all, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your host, Miss Mary Mac. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Margot. How are you?
I am doing good. Thank you guys for tuning in to our podcast. I hope you guys have been catching up with our podcast. I seen our numbers, actually, I forgot to tell you, Mary, have went up, so thank you.
Oh,
yes. Yes, and I'm thinking maybe because I started writing just a little bit of what we talked about. So give them a little description, you know, what's going on. Because I just put the same thing in there because I'm old, I'm tired. I just be like, cut, paste, see you later, bye. But I said, let me give them a little, you know, little
snippet.
Yeah, a little snippet, a little taste. So, you know, you got to entice you to listen. And then when you listen, then you continue to listen. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Make sure you continue to listen and tell your friends and, yeah, all that good stuff. Because we still, even though we've been in the game for, I think, like 4.5 years.
Has it been that long?
I think so.
Wow.
We still new.
We still
We still new. We still new. So, yeah. So thank you guys. Appreciate that. All right. Look, we're gonna jump into our weekend review. What you do this weekend? What you do this weekend, Miss Mary?
I really didn't do anything. Went to breakfast. Went to Target. And then I did my income taxes.
I'm gonna do mine this weekend. I gotta get it
done.
Yeah.
And then I made some burritos. I cooked a roast. Made some burritos.
Okay.
And then I split them with my niece.
Okay.
We were looking for another roast so I could make her some, but we couldn't find one. We were out at Target and then I forgot, and I was on my way home and I said, oh my God, I forgot to pick up a roast. And then I told her, "Sis, you want to ride with me? I'm just going to go to Vaughn's to get a roast." And so she rode with me, and lo and behold, they had one nice looking roast. So I just grabbed it.
Now what cut of meat is a roast? Like, what is it?
It's beef. It's beef.
It's a beef, and it say roast on there, beef roast.
Yes, It's different types. They have 7-bone roast. They have chuck roast, rump roast. Different types of roast. And I had got the last roast, and mine was a chuck roast, and she was going to get one for her daughter, so I can cook one for her daughter, and then make her some burritos as well. But I said, don't worry about it. I'll just make them, and then we'll just split them. Mm-hmm. And because she really liked my burritos, and then you just, we'll just give her half. She said, okay. So then after I got done with them, I called her, and she came over Sunday and picked them up and everything. So that was about it. I didn't do anything else. Just kind of laid around, and of course, a lot of YouTubing and reading. What'd you do?
So my weekend actually started off with my husband losing his wallet on Friday.
No.
I hate his wallet. Now, he used to have a wallet that was really tiny. I hated that wallet because he was stuffed. It was like one that is like small and it's just stuffed the stuff in the top of it. The credit cards, the money, everything. I really hated that wallet because it's so tiny. And he kept dropping it. He kept leaving it, this. And he always has money stuffed in there. So he had a really nice wallet. So I was like, why don't you use your regular wallet, like a wallet. Mm-hmm. So he finally switched over to that wallet. But again, it falls out of his pocket because if he wore like a jogger pants or something, it's in his front pocket. And that falls out. So I just can't stand the pocket. I'm like, I can't stand, not the pocket. I can't stand the wallet. So he calls me early Friday. I was at work. And he told me that he had a back and forth with a lady. And did he tell me that before that happened or after? I don't know. I think it probably was after, when he told me he lost his wallet. No. Anyway, he told me about her before. So he was at a friend's house and he walked down the street and he stopped and the lady called from her balcony like, "Excuse me, what are you doing?" And he's like, what? Hello? What are you talking about? She's like, "What are you doing? You know, why are you standing there?" Pretty much. And he like, I can
Was it a Karen?
It was a Karen.
Okay.
So so they got into words back and forth. So she came down, and so they got into some words back and forth, and so he ended up turning around, and as he turns around, he said, "You racist." And so the lady said, "Racist? I'm not a racist." And so he kept walking. Well, when he made that turn, his wallet fell out his pocket. He didn't know. Wallet fell out of his pocket. He just he had $500. He had to go to the bank. He had $500+ in his wallet. And I remember him leaving. The night before, he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take this money and put it in the bank." Blah blah blah, whatever. So he goes and try to go buy some fish. No, he calls me. First he called me. This is when he calls me at work. He's like, "Why is the Land Rover dealer calling me?" And I was like, "I don't know why the Land Rover dealer is calling you." He's like, "They're calling me back to back to back." I said, "Why don't you answer it?" Like, I don't know why they would be calling you. Because first of all, I don't know why they would have your phone number. They would have my number.
Well, okay. So was the Land Rover in the shop?
No.
No, because I was going to say you didn't. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. So he was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." So he went on with his day. And so he went to go purchase some fish. He went on with his day, went to purchase some fish. And this is like hours have passed. And this number is calling him back to back. He ain't answering. He calling. He thinking it's Land Rover. I'm like, I don't know why they calling you. He goes to go get some fish. He reached to go get his wallet. It wasn't there. And so he listens to his message. And the people are saying, "Hi, this is such and such from Evolve," which is the apartment building that we used to live in Carson. Yes. It's this Evolve, and we're calling because someone is here saying that they found your wallet. This is hours. This is out because I'm actually off work at this time.
I need you to tell me that money was in there.
So we call Evolve, which was one of the main reasons why we left there.
You're gonna make me wait.
Okay, will make you wait. Wait, hold up. There's more.
There's more.
So he calling Evolve. I'm calling Evolve. They not answering the phone. They never answer the phone. They didn't answer the phone when we was there. And this is like, because I was still at work. This was at 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Because I'm driving, calling. I was left work calling. He's calling. Nobody's answering the phone. So I said, "You just need to go down here." He said, "I'm downtown LA." I said, "Well, hop your butt on that little expressway and make it on down to Carson and find out what the heck is going on." So he made it down there. The people, whoever gave they got it from there because his ID had that address on it. So they didn't leave the wallet. They left the note. So the note said, "Please call me because you dropped your wallet in front of my house." Then he automatically thought, "Oh shit." And so give me a call. So he called the number. It was the husband of the lady, and he said, you know, you dropped your wallet in front of my house, and when you left, I had my wife had told me that you had just jumped in your car and you had left, and I started circling the neighborhood trying to find you, but I couldn't find you, so I took your ID and I took it to the place that's on your ID, and you know, I didn't want to leave it with them, so I turned it into the police department. So that's where it is. So then the wife ended up calling him, and she was like, I'm the one who found your wallet. And she said, and all I want to say is that it really broke my heart when you said that I was racist, because I'm not. She said, I'm not racist. And then she started going into a whole conversation, and she said, I picked that wallet up, and I was like, damn, I hit the jackpot. She said, I hit the jackpot. She said, but it wasn't in my heart to keep your money. I said, you know that lady wasn't a racist, because if she was, she would have took your wallet, threw that shit in the trash can. You would have never known where it was. She wouldn't have had her husband go travel looking around for you. And whatever was going on with her, and she apologized to him too. She was going, it was something that was going on with her at the time. And she said, I do apologize. They have like somebody a guy that comes and be walking around doing stuff, and she just blurted out like, what are you doing? Like, I caught you. But that wasn't him. And she said, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have came at you like that. But when you had called me a racist, she said all that, you know, back and forth, she was fine with. But when he called her a racist, it kind of like hit her. So then he said, well, you know, I'm sorry for that. And, you know, I really appreciate you, you know, trying to give me my wallet back. He went to the police department, got the wallet. The money was in there. So he offered her $100. He said, I'm going to give you $100 for, you know, turning my wallet in. And she said, no. She said, I don't want anything. She said, I just wanted an apology, because that really hurt my heart. She said, I went to work and I was telling them about the story. And she said, and then the guy called me a racist. And she's like, I'm not a racist. She said, it just hurt me to the core. So he said, you know, I do apologize. I'm sorry.
But it probably hurt him to the core too, that he had to be questioned.
And that's what he talked. Yeah.
So you know what? You're thinking about your hurt, but you're not thinking about
his. Walking while black. He just black, and he walking. He stopped. You in the neighborhood, so leave me alone. So here he go with his big kind heart. He was like, okay, I was gonna give her $100, but she said she didn't want it. She wanted an apology. So I apologized. She apologized, and we was cool. I talked to her husband. Everything was fine. He said, but I'm at the store right now. He's sending me pictures of orchids. Which orchid should I buy? I'm about to buy her an orchid. I was like, okay, that's cool. That one is nice. Oh, maybe I should wait and go downtown and buy and maybe I should get her some wine. Slow down, sir. Bring it back. It's a nice gesture to get her some orchids. That orchid, the first picture you sent me, is fine. You don't know if they're alcoholics and don't drink no more or whatever. Don't spend your money getting them alcohol. You don't know them like that.
Just do the orchid.
It don't have to come from downtown. You're right there in Rouse. Pick that orchid up, purchase it, and put it in front of her house and be gone. He's like, okay. But what? No. Don't give her nothing else. But I found out he got her some candy too. That's him.
That's like a man.
Yes. He just have the biggest heart. So I'm like, okay. So she sent him a text message saying, oh my God, thank you so very much. You made my day with the orchid. It's beautiful, blah, 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 blah. And then he sent her back a text. He sent her a picture of our one of our wedding pictures. And my wife said, thank you very much for turning that wallet in, because she was going to give me. I said, yeah, because I didn't drop when you told me that you lost your wallet, I dropped the phone down on the ground. The phone fell. I was like, I can't with this damn wallet. I'm going to get you a fanny pack.
You know, or get you some pants, some sweatpants that's going to zip or that's going to button, going to secure that wallet.
Yes, please, sir. I'm getting them a fanny pack. I'm going to get a real nice little fanny pack. You're going to walk around with that fanny pack on. because I can't with that wallet. And his money is rolled up so nice and neat in that wallet. All you see is like the money, and then his credit cards are in there. He closed it, and it's just nice and neat in there, and that's all I see. So when he told me that he lost it, I was like, it had money in it. It always have money in it.
Take it to the bank before you lost it.
Oh, right, exactly. And that's what made the phone fall. I said, did you go to the bank? He said, no, the money was in there. I said, oh.
Girl, I know you were pissed to be God.
I was so pissed off. I was like,
I know you were.
But I was, God got him. God had him.
I'm telling you.
And I was like, when he called me and told me he got that wallet, when he told me that the police department had it, and then he talked to the people, I knew that they did not take the money. I felt like the money was still there. Because if they was going to take it, they wasn't going to call. They wasn't going to call you and do all and be like, well, I found it, but the money wasn't in there. I just felt like the money is there. And when he got there to the police department, he said the lady was just like this. Holding his wallet out like, here you go. They knew that was him coming up in there with all that money in that wallet. And she was like, here you go. I know you are up here trying to get this damn wallet.
I know you are. Get home and get a beat down.
You really was. So that was Friday. That was that ended my whole day. I was like, okay, we good. And then Saturday, I relaxed, and he relaxed with me because usually he's gone during the day. We both laid in that bed. We watched TV. We fell asleep. We woke up. We fell asleep. We woke up. We watched a movie called Apples Never Fall, and it's on Hulu. It's episodes, and I don't usually do no episodes because I can't watch the same thing over.
Where did I hear that before? Apples Never Fall. I saw a preview of that or something.
It is
I
so
saw
good.
that. I saw a preview. Okay.
It was really good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's 7 episodes, and it's about a family. It's a lot of twists and turns, but it's a family, and they retire from. They had a tennis, not a. I don't want to call it a tennis agency, but they own their own tennis thing, and they would train tennis players and. They owned it, but they retired from it. They sold it. And they have kids. And then once they retired, they kind of like didn't know really what to do with each other. And so this lady came to their door and was like, oh, my car messed up. Something happened. And, my boyfriend was beating me up. And, she had a thing on her head and she felt, she was conning him. And then that's how it kind of just went. And I don't want to tell the whole story, but it was good. It was good. It had my interest. Well, like I said, I don't do episodes. So it was 7 episodes. I watched about 3.5 of them. Yep. About 3.5 of them on Saturday. And I finished them up on Sunday. Because it was just, I can't keep watching the same thing. But it was, I could have. Because that's how good it was. But I was falling asleep and getting up, eating, and falling back to sleep, and I want to watch something else. And it was good. It's on Hulu. Apples Never Fall. Annette Bennett. She's the mother.
Okay.
And it was good. I like that.
Okay. I've seen a few. Because I remember that title. Because I was like, oh, that's a weird title. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I couldn't. Like, apples never fall. When I'm trying to say apples never fall far from the tree, but it don't have all that on there, and that's why every time I try to remember it, I'm like, it's part of something. Apples never fall. That's all it is. Apples never fall.
Okay.
And then I got my rest, man. I got my hour back from that daylight savings.
That prior week.
Yes, I got my hours back. I felt so good. I still feel good. I went to the dentist today, but Monday, Tuesday, I was up. I was feeling good. I said, yeah, I needed that rest.
Okay.
I needed that rest. I went
to be honest with you, I think I got mine back this week. because I've been noticing that I've been working up a little earlier and I can't get back to sleep. So I'm just staying up.
Just if you up, you up.
And I'm like, okay, I think I'm back to normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that. Went to the dentist today because my tooth needed a cap, and my pain, not the pain medicine, but the numbing is wearing off, and it's making
Novocaine.
Yeah, I'm feeling the pain in my gums right now. So I'm like, okay, we'll deal with it. But I got to go back next month so they can put the permanent one on there. Because, yeah, that's not going to last. But whatever. Yep, so that's it. That's the weekend. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm going to a party this weekend. One of my comedy friends, is his birthday, Benny Minna.
Oh, is it his birthday?
Yeah. So
how you doing?
He's good. Still performing. That's why I need to get out there for real. But it's his birthday, so he invited us. We can go there on Sunday. And that's about it. How the kids doing? Kids good? Kids are good. Kids go on spring break next week, and they're gonna do what they do. So that means I won't see them, which is great. No. Let me not say that. Okay, so y'all, let's talk about it. Okay, so let's start with the.
Did you see all that fog? Did you have some fog this morning?
I did.
I did too.
It was foggy this morning. When I looked out the window. By the time I left, it was lifting, but I did see it when I got up, and I was like, it was foggy.
I had a bad episode of it too on the freeway when I was going to San Diego this morning. I was like, girl, it's like a horror movie.
Yeah. Especially if it's dark
and it was like right by those mountains, and I was like,
yeah, no,
but yeah,
scary. We gonna talk about our least favorite person. Donald, that guy. I don't like that guy.
What is that guy doing?
That guy needs your money so that he can get out of some situations.
What happened?
Man, so he needs, what is it? $464 million. Wow. To get on up out of some situations. What is it? Oh, he needs a bond. What is it for? Did we figure that out?
I think it's for the cases that they have pending against him, maybe. I'm not quite sure. When he comes on, I just mute the TV because I don't want to hear his voice.
Yeah. It says CNN asks that Trump's bond is due by the end of the month. However, his appeal is asking for a court to delay his posting the bond until his appeal of the case is over. Therefore, recommend that he deposit full judgment in escrow accounts he awaits. Okay, I'm trying to see. What is he? Well, he's not as rich as he thought he was. And where is his friends? Like, he can't even get a bond. Nobody wants to insure him at all. But let's see. March 18th, alleged former president is facing insurmountable difficulties in finding an insurance company to underwrite his bond in a judgment for a civil fraud case. So he lost?
I don't even know.
Oh my God. Trump would need to come up with more than $550 million. That would include fees and interest. Wow. I just can't. This guy. I can't. And then to top that off,
it's just like the Penny Grass song, Where Are My Friends?
Where are my friends? Where are they? You talk all this stuff. You got a lot of people backing you. If you got everybody gave you $10, $20, you could probably make it. Why don't you ask them? Mm-hmm. Since they love you so much.
Yeah.
Ask them to give you $20 each and see what you come up with.
Yeah.
So I was watching the news, and of course he came on there because Biden and him are going back and forth on different things because they're trying to, get the people riled up and ready to vote for whomever.
Right.
And Trump had made a comment. He was talking about, let's see, they didn't say what he was talking about. I'm sure it's on here, but this is what he said. So he used the word bloodbath in his conversation. So he was saying something.
They were talking about the car.
The auto industry, yes. So Trump and his allies have expressed exasperation and anger over ensuing firestorm, claiming that it was clear in context that the former president was discussing economic effects to the auto industry. And then quotes, it says, the fake news media and their Democrat Party partners in the destruction of our nation pretended to be shocked at my use of the word bloodbath, even though they fully understood that I was simply referring to imports allowed by crooked Joe Biden, which is killing the auto industry.
It wasn't clear, first of all, and we don't know anything. So we took it for what you said.
Yeah.
And, you being this candidate for presidency or whatever, you should choose different words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put a little more time and effort into your speeches.
Yeah.
Stop. And then nobody can misconstrue what you said or what the meaning is.
Yeah.
How about what you're really talking about? Because you've been notorious for that.
Mm-hmm. Like, you are the one that told all those crazy people to go up to the Capitol and storm it. And they did. So when you say bloodbath, you use, in any context, we're taking it literally. We're taking it literally.
Absolutely.
Because,
as we should.
Yeah, as we should. Because you told them to go and storm the Capitol. And guess what? All the fools went and stormed the Capitol. In your honor. Yeah. In your honor.
I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there. And you was nowhere to be found. And them numbskulls went and did it like an idiot.
And they put you in a room and everybody's telling you, you need to say something. You need to stop this. You need to say something. You wouldn't even say anything.
You wouldn't say nothing. You make comments about, I'm going to go get the Proud Boys. So literally, we take your words literally when you start talking about criminal activities and hurting people and bloodbaths and having the Proud Boys come get us and all this other stuff. That's just like so rude, and I'm so mad right now because of we're again at a Biden-Trump presidency, and I don't believe in either one of them, really.
I don't either.
I don't believe in either one of them. So
I mean, I just wish they would just put a cap on the age.
Yeah.
I really wish they should, because we really, really, really need an overhaul of our politicians.
Yeah.
And get some young blood in there. We really do, because I really don't believe that they really know what's going on in this United States of America these days. Because they're too old. They don't have their finger on the pulse of really what's going on. They really don't.
Right.
And they cannot speak for a lot of us because, first of all, like we always said, they don't know how much a dozen eggs costs, a gallon of milk or whatever. They have no clue. Mm-mm. They don't know how people live.
No.
They don't. And they will never understand it. They will never understand it. So it's really hard for me with them because they don't even know what they're talking about. And they want us to vote for them. And they go on and on and on. They need to understand. And you can tell by their conversations that they really don't get it. Mm-hmm. And frankly, they don't care.
They don't. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. They have what's his name? Joe Biden walking with these Hoka tennis shoes on because he needs to be stable. Like that's helping him be able to actually walk from point A to the chopper or whatever. What's the thing called? Air Force One. Steadily. So he not walking all crazy like he about to fall over. Wobbly.
Just do like they do the babies when the babies walk. Put something in both of their hands so they can balance.
Yeah, give him his walker.
Put something in Joe's hands.
Give him his walker. Oh, walker. I can't.
Give him a couple tennis balls.
The little tennis balls on the bottom.
Just let him walk with the tennis balls in his hand. Act like they're stress relievers. You know what?
Yeah. I can't. I really can't. And I mean...
And you know what, to be honest with you, and I'm not trying to say that there's anything wrong with their minds and they can't handle it because they have so many people around them telling them what to do.
Right.
But especially in that capacity. But what I'm saying is both of them are not fit anymore to do this.
No, they're not.
I really don't feel that they are. And I don't believe that they are sharing with us their tests, you know, their physicals,
yeah,
and things like that. You can't tell me that both of those men are sharp enough to run the United States.
They're not.
I don't believe that. I think all this stuff is so political. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it really is. And Biden is freaking 81 years old,
and Trump ain't far behind.
And let's see, how old is he? So he'll be, if he was in office, he'll be 84, 85 when it's over. And Trump is 77.
77.
They both
and Trump looks unhealthy.
He does. He eats unhealthy.
He looks unhealthy.
He acts unhealthy. He's just...
Have you seen his wife?
Huh?
Have we seen his wife?
I haven't seen his wife. She not gonna come around until she need to. Like, okay, if I'm first lady again, I'll come around. But right now, you're on your own, dude.
Until then, leave me alone.
Yeah, don't touch me.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen the wife. The wife has not.
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
Been around. So that's that. I mean, I can't with neither one of them right now. It's just, it is what it is at this point. It really is. You can't even tell him to watch his words because he doesn't have it in him to watch his words. That's who he is. That's who he is. He's just a weirdo. So we learned today that Larry H. Parker passed away on March 6th.
Yes. Oh, Larry's gone.
The accident attorney in L.A., like the famous L.A. attorney in L.A. It's like he was a staple in our lives. Whenever summertime comes and you were sitting there watching TV, you will always see a Larry H. Parker commercial. And you still do right now. You still do.
I see his face right now.
Yeah. Larry H. Parker. Yes, he passed away. He was 75 years old. Like I was saying, I actually thought that he either was sickly or had passed and they were just not saying anything, because when they show his commercials, it was never a new commercial. Like, it was always an old commercial. And then they had made a newer commercial, but he wasn't on there. It was another younger guy on there. I don't know if that was his son or what, but he was on there. And then there was the other guy that's on there with him. He would be on there. And then they made it was a newer commercial with what's his name, Larry, on there. That seemed like that was him because he looked older. Like they filmed a newer commercial because he looked older. So I was like, oh, okay, so he's not dead. And I thought he was dead. We will fight for you. That's what he said. Larry H. Parker, we'll fight for you. Larry Parker got me 2.1 million. Like, okay.
How much did you get Larry?
Right. How much did you give Larry?
How much did Larry take?
Cancer. And my name is Larry. Oh, he said he'd been in operation for nearly 50 years.
Ooh.
Yep. Primarily handling accident and personal injuries. Yep. In Southern California. And successful in 95% of the cases. That's a good success rate.
I bet he is. Because that's the first thing you're going to think about is him because of commercial.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Larry H. Parker.
Larry H. Parker. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So I was watching TikTok because that's the other thing I was doing this weekend. I was TikToking it. I was watching movies. I was asleep. I was back on TikTok. So Mike Tyson is preparing for a fight.
No, he's not.
He is about to fight. Let me see what the guy's name is. Yes, he is. Jake Paul.
Who is Jake Paul?
I don't know. This white dude.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know who the fighters are anymore since my dad passed. He used to watch all those things all the time. I haven't kept up with it. Remember like Sugar Ray Leonard and all those people back in the day? But it's been so many years. I didn't even think people were fighting anymore.
Yeah, but let me tell you, Mike Tyson gonna whoop this white boy's ass, okay?
But it's been a minute, Margot, for Mike.
Mike Tyson is training, okay? And Mike Tyson, I'm telling you, he look like old Mike Tyson. He is getting it, okay?
Wow.
I mean, he is fast, quick, moving. His body is in shape. I looked at the video because they had a couple of videos that would keep, coming up in the scroll. And he looked fighting. He looked good. He looks really good. Not like how George Foreman tried to come back. He didn't look like that. Somebody else tried to come back that was older. Evander Holyfield he didn't look like that. He looked like old Mike Tyson.
So now, was he spawned in a ring with someone? How did you?
He was you know how the trainer, he was with the trainer.
Okay.
And fast. Okay. He moving so fast, the trainer got backed up into a window, like there was in the gym. And he moving so fast, and he like trying to back up, back them up to the wall. I'm like, he was sticking and jabbing and moving and ducking and swinging. I was like,
he was able to move, no problem.
You're gonna get your ass whooped, oh white boy. I don't know who he is. You picked the wrong one. You just trying to get a payday. That's what you trying to do, cuz.
So Mike must have stopped smoking that marijuana.
He stopped doing something because he looked good. He looked good.
They got Mike back trained, and they got him on some meals.
Yep.
Took the marijuana from him, and now he's ready. Okay.
He ready. Body look good. He quick. He fast. So they did on TikTok. So this guy, he was like, the Jake Paul, they showed him training. So he would go like this. He would fight. He had a bag in front of him. So he had a seat behind him. So he'd sit down, and then he'll stand up, boom, 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 and then he'll sit back down. And then he'll get back up, and he have all these trainers around him. Boom, boom, boom. They're like, yeah. He like, boom, boom, boom. And then he'll sit back down. So then the guy that's doing the video, he was like, oh, okay, Jake Paul, you trying to get your thing. And I heard that Mike Tyson's over here. And he make a face like, he looking at Mike Tyson like, and then Mike Tyson come on like, boom, 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 boom. He looking like, oh yeah, you about to get your... Because you sitting down, you in the bag. What are you doing? Compared to his training? Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't think I would want to watch a fight because I don't really care about the fights, but I'm going to find somebody that's going to have that fight on, and I'm going to watch that fight. That's going to be a good fight. Well, it's going to be it might be a regular Mike Tyson fight, knockout in the first round, so that's why I don't want to.
If that guy sitting on the stool, you know what it's going to be.
Yeah. I ain't buying it because I'm going to be mad. I'm going to have to go sit at somebody's house that want to order it. But yeah, we're going to be on the lookout for that one. So again, this weekend, because I was looking at TikTok, they had, let's see, Kanye. Oh, I just missed one, but anyway, I'll go ahead with Kanye. So they have Rolling Loud here in Los Angeles, where they have all they have a concert. I lost my article. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. The concert here is at the Forum, and I want to see who was there. So Rolling Loud. Well, I know who was there. Was a whole lot of white people in there, white kids, and I live over here near that area, so we always know when stuff like that happen over there. Don't go that way. There's a Target that way. It's a shopping center that way. No resident drives that way when we know that stuff is happening because it's just like too many people there.
Now, where was that at?
At the Forum, across the street from the SoFi.
Okay.
So it was Kanye West, Junior H. These people I don't even know. I'm going to pick the names that I know. Okay, so Kanye West, Summer Walker, Nicki Minaj, Post Malone, Sexy Red, The Baby, NLE Chopper. It's a lot. Ty Dolla Signs. It's a lot of artists. Let me tell you. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a whole lot of artists. All these people there. It's a lot. So one of the main artists, of course, was Kanye West and Ty Dolla Signs. I was looking on TikTok and they had, somebody was at Rolling Loud. One of the kids was at Rolling Loud, and they was on one side of the barrier, and on the other side of the barrier, it was closest to the Forum. And then all of a sudden, you just seen all these people rushing past, running. I mean, thousands of people running. And the girl was looking like, of course, the girl that was recording was black. So, when black people see people running, we want to know what the hell. We gonna start running. Actually, we ain't gonna ask. We get ready to go. Yeah. But somebody by her has said, "Oh no, they running over there to because Kanye and Ty Dolla Signs is starting their concert, and nobody knew that was happening. So the people that was running had the tickets to go to that part of the concert.
Okay.
And so they're running over there. So now the people that's on this side of the barrier are jumping over the barriers to get over there.
Did anybody get hurt?
Now they had this trans girl who ended up getting beat up or something happened to her.
No.
While she was over there trying to get to the concert. They showed a picture of her. But that happened, and I'm pretty sure some people probably got trampled. Because there was a lot of people that was running. A lot of kids that was running. So they made it over there. So now they finally make it over there. And they're playing a pre-recorded situation. To the point where they weren't even holding their mics up to their mouth. Okay, we know people lip sync and stuff.
So they were not trying to lip sync.
Nope. The music was just playing. Music just playing. Oh, here it is.
Well, what's the purpose of the whole thing?
What's the purpose? They could have just put y'all asses up on the screen and watched the video at that point.
If that's the case, and that's all you guys going to do, how much was these tickets?
Right. There was a lot. They said people were saying that it was...
They've taken these people for granted.
Yeah.
They're not going to support you.
They're not going to support you.
I feel broke because I don't know what.
They said that it was disorganized event staff who didn't know where to send ticket holders. They had a single day pass. It says, this is from Fox 11, they didn't really know where to direct anybody, so we were just all kind of lost. It was just this incredible. It was just an incredible amount of people, hundreds and hundreds of people. The lines were not moving an inch, and it was already close to 8 p.m. When the show was going to start. So all these hundreds and hundreds of people were trying to get in, and the show is about to start. That's probably what happened. They probably just started running. Like, okay, look, we gotta go. Inside the venue, Ye and Ty Dolla Signs weren't actually performing. They were standing on stage while pre-recorded music played. The experience drew swift backlash on social media. In the aftermath of the event, there has been no acknowledgement or apology from the festival organizers, leaving fans feeling ignored. That's so sad. I'm sure they paid.
If we can't get a better cause of this and get some order here, they need to stop spending their money on these people.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
How much was...
That is so ridiculous.
Right. That don't make any sense.
This costs a lot of money. And you go out here and these performers treat you like crap. They don't even make sure that, the whole thing is set up correctly or anything. People getting trampled, people running all over the place. There's no organization. There's nothing. Yeah. How can they let something like that happen at a big venue like that?
Right. If you guys don't have this under control, your event planners, if y'all don't have it under control, you can't have your events here at my venue. I'm not going to allow that to happen because it ties to now the Forum. It ties to the SoFi. It ties to Hollywood Park. So it looks like Hollywood Park put it on, but they didn't. They just rented the space to Rolling Loud to have the event. So I would be like, no.
Promoters. Who were the promoters and all this?
You guys can't. You can't have your things. Yeah.
Jesus.
They had VIP tickets for $599. And then they had 3-day general admission tickets for $299. And then they had a 3-day general admission plus tickets for $499. So it must have been something else. It was $299 and $499 and $599. That's a lot of money.
And they have to run somewhere.
Yeah.
Girl, please.
If I'm paying $599, you better give me a golf cart, a tram, or something. You taking me over
I want drinks brought to my seat.
Right. Okay? And some chicken wings with some blue cheese.
Stop playing.
That's crazy. I don't get it. Y'all playing with these people money.
Y'all better stop it. These young kids, they better know.
Nope. And my niece wanted to go, and I'm glad that I would have never went to nothing like that because I like rap music. I would never.
Because those kind of events are standing room only, right?
Yeah.
No, I can't stand all night.
I'm not standing. That's what makes I can't. If she want me to go to the Nicki Minaj, I said as long as I can have a seat. You can stand up all you want to, but as long as there's seats for me to sit in, I'll be down here and you can jump and do everything you got to do right here. But I'm not standing up. I don't really care to see her.
I'm thinking about going to see at the YouTube Theater, Lettucey and Raheem Devine. Sometime in April. I'm thinking about getting a ticket and going down there to see them because I've never seen Lettucey.
No, I've never seen Lettucey live.
And I would love to see her perform.
Okay, let me know.
I would love to see her perform.
Let me know.
Now, I'm going to tell you. I do have a ceiling about
how much you going to pay. Yes. Yes, I'm not paying.
It won't be near Beyonce tickets, trust me.
No, I'm good. I'm good. We're not doing that because I can't.
I'll probably look this weekend to see what they have left available. I was going to go down to the Redondo Beach Civic Center down there theater because they had Will Downing and Mesa there, and I like both of them. I've seen Will Downing before, I haven't seen Mesa, but I would like to see her. But I think I'd much rather see Lettucey.
Oh yeah.
So I'll wait in April to see Lettucey because I like her and Raheem.
Oh yeah, you get two.
I would see both of them. I'll pay money to see them too because I'm getting a good shot there.
Yeah.
So that would be good. But girl, standing up, I'm not gonna do it.
Not doing it.
I'm too old for that.
The days are over of standing up at a concert. And I want you that's in front of me to sit your ass down. Because I don't want to stand up. Especially at that kind of concert, like a Lettucey and a Raheem. Like, I don't need you to cha-cha slide. I don't need you to be doing all that in front of me.
Like, cha-cha slide next?
Right. What? Stop. Sit down. I don't need you to dance. Go in the aisle. If you want to do all of that extra dancing and cha-chaing and doing it, go in the aisle. Because I don't want to...
Spilling your drink on everybody.
Right. I don't want to see it. I want to be able to sit down and enjoy the concert.
Enjoy the concert just like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Everybody got to stand up.
I know. Especially the price of these tickets in California.
Yeah. Let me enjoy my however much ticket price that I paid. Especially if I paid a nice as much as I'm going to pay for it.
Exactly.
So Simon, so you know my reality show bag. Porshe from Atlanta Housewives married Simon Guobadia, who was the husband of somebody that was a friend of on Atlanta Housewives. So she married him, had her big old Nigerian wedding, beautiful dresses, beautiful wedding, all this, all that, out here on boats, on flights, on doing all that. And now they are getting a divorce. And that didn't last all of maybe a year. Done. He's done. She's done. So I know that he was having some legal problems, money problems, and they were speculating that was one of the reasons why Porshe, was filing for a divorce. But now, as we see, he got a new, according to the Shade Room, a new lady friend that him and Nene and her dude had went out with, because Porshe had went. Porshe was asked to be on what's that show on Netflix with Mike Epps? Oh God,
Mike Epps.
Yeah, it's at the tip of my tongue. Mike Epps and Tootie, what's her name? Mike Epps.
Mike Epps and Tootie. Who's Tootie?
Tootie from Facts of Life. I can't think of her name.
No, you didn't call her Tootie.
Can't feel.
Who's Tootie?
The Upshaws. I can't think of her name. Tootie. So they asked Porshe to be a part of the Upshaws, like be a part of the, I guess they had a part for her. And they also had a part for Nene. And so I guess they asked Porshe if she could work with Nene, and she ended up saying no. She can't work with Nene because they had issues of something, and that, she's a liability pretty much, and blah, blah, blah. So Nene got upset and took to social media, and she was like, you don't go on these platforms or these places and tell them that a black woman is, hard to work with, or, can't deal with them. And I thought we were friends, and whatever, and all this other stuff. Okay, well, if you thought that y'all was friends, why did you turn around? Because you could have just said what you had to say and then went on about your grown-ass business. Like, you didn't have to turn around and be, I'm going to get you back, and go and have what was it called? Like a double date with Simon, his new girl, you and your dude.
Well, Porshe had drew the line in the sand to let her know, I'm not your friend because I just said that you're hard to work with and I won't be working with you. So there was no friendship.
It was never no friendship. Nene should have never said that they was friends, because they were never friends. Not like that. No.
So there shouldn't have been a problem then if her dude and Porsche ex-husband knew each other, and he brought her along to do.
Yep.
Shouldn't have been a love lost there.
It ain't no love
friends.
Yeah.
So she didn't owe her that.
And Porsche, Porsche ain't said nothing about that, man.
She said nothing. She said nothing. And you know what? I think that whole thing was a setup. And I think that the contract lasted a year. You know, some of the kind of stuff that, you know, the little Harvey girl does with her dating these guys. I think it was more so like that. Now, I know he had some legal problems back home, and he was having some issues trying to get citizenship here because of the legal issues that he had at home. And they were saying that was causing a little problem with him and Porsche. But I just think it was just all a setup, and I think she got paid for dating him and marrying him and doing all that and hoping to get some citizenship. And they found out that it wasn't going to work, and he could not get it because of some issues. And I think she was just like, okay, hand me my check. I'm ready to go. I did what you guys asked me to do. It didn't work out because he has some other issues going on. So I'm going on about my life. Of course, I didn't want to be there nobody. And it's sad to me that you would do that and involve your family and your child, and you know that you just in it for that check and the notoriety. I don't think that's good. I think all money is not good money. You're right. Especially when it comes to children being involved.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't good in the beginning for her to take on that man after you done went. Like, they actually filmed in the lady's house with Simon being the husband on the show. Like, you were in her house. They had a pool party.
That's right.
And everything. So that wasn't gonna work out anyway. You get them how you lose them how you get them. And so yeah. So you was already on shit's list.
Oh, and that's so true.
Yeah, when that happened. So that right there left a whole sour taste in everybody's mouth about Porsche anyway. But I do think that it was a setup.
It was a money move. Yeah,
it was a money move.
And she didn't care. She didn't understand. She didn't understand relationships or friendships.
No. And she just wanted to get back on the Housewives of Atlanta, and she's returning.
She is?
Yeah, she's returning.
You know, it's so funny. You can see some of the housewives get out there and just really start doing some things for themselves. And, you know, they maybe make an appearance here and there or whatever, but, you know, they find their way into doing something else. Porsche never did she?
Porsche did, actually. Porsche was on Dish Nation. So she left.
On Dish Nation, and that was all I remember.
Went on her Dish, and she was doing good on Dish Nation. And then this, like she was on a good track. You leave because you were being offered other stuff. Now you don't need the housewives. Now you don't need all the extra drama. Now you on Dish Nation, dishing the drama of other people. So right there, you had a really good gig. Like you should have stayed there. But then you wandered back to Simon. Like, so that just took it to a whole. I don't even know if she's still on Dish Nation, but
I haven't heard about her being on Dish Nation. I haven't in
a while. I haven't seen. Yeah. So you was on the right track. You know, you had your baby. You was with that dude, the hot dog king. And then you had your baby by him. And then you got off of the housewives. Like, the housewives should be a springboard, not you springboard, you get something else. Cool, Dish Nation was a good lick. Alright, cool, I'm over here. But then you didn't maneuver it over here because Simon said something. And I'm gonna pay you. I need this, I need that. Boom, there you go. And this is what he said. Now this right here really, this is a true statement. He said, listen to this. He said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Now if that don't give us the answer right there, I don't know what will. Okay. So, there it is.
That wasn't nice.
Nope. Mm-mm. Play stupid
Porshe.
games, win stupid prizes. So there you go. I'm sure. I don't know if he had a prenup or if they had a prenup. Or if she gonna get some money. Do he have money? I don't know. He got something.
I believe she was gonna get some money just for saying I
just
do.
for that was the
and the contract lasted a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when that was up,
check regardless.
pay me my money and I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's gonna be on Housewives. They said fans noted that Real Housewives of Atlanta returned E wasn't wearing her wedding ring.
Okay,
Yeah,
we know.
We know she's gone. They're out. And he got him another lady, and best believe she gonna get a check too. They all probably got a check. So whatever. Let's see. Oh, so this story right here I don't know who this guy is. Maybe somebody knows who it is, but this is some bull right here. So this guy, his name is Elliot Henderson. They said, according to the Shade Room, that he is a popular singer in Chicago. He is facing backlash after allegedly scamming several people out of their coins. The singer reportedly operated a travel business that offered half-price hotel rooms, flights, Broadway tickets, and more. So he's like a travel agent. Okay. So he was over here taking people money, telling them that, I got you this. And when they went for their travel, they were stranded and kicked out of hotels while the singer's company was accused of non-payment. And he has run off with their money.
People are so cruel.
They are so freaking cruel. But they caught him. Travel hookup or hustle. Chicago singer accused. I think they found him. I think they got him. But yeah, this is, I got scammed on a Jamaica trip. I was supposed to go to Jamaica. One of my comedy friends was going to be performing. They had everything, all the bells and whistles, and they had the flyer. They had all of this stuff, and the room, where they did not have where we were actually going to stay. That should have been a red flag right there. It had Ocho's Rios is where we were staying, and it was, it's the main hotel that's out there in Ocho's Rios. But we never got any hotel information, and it just was a big scam, a big old scam. And I'm like, never again will I go by somebody's flyer and all this stuff. And if I'm not booking it through AAA, through the actual hotel itself, I'm not doing it because I don't care what your flyer. Costco, yeah. So a reputable place, a reputable travel agent, a reputable friend. Somebody that like you said, your daughter, she booked all your excursions and all everything. That's somebody that you trust.
She did our whole trip on her own.
Yes.
She just did everything.
Yeah. So you trust them.
People that have that time that can go, that enjoy doing stuff like that, they can get in there and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then, because these people out here are scamming, and you think it's a good deal. It's a good deal. This is a good deal. This guy, No, you can't. You can't do it. Oh, okay. Again, watching TikTok over the weekend, they had this girl, and it was like maybe 4 parts. She had used a stolen credit card to book her ticket to go on a cruise. So when she got on there, she tried to use another credit card that got flagged. And so they sent the police on the boat. And this was before the boat even took off. Stupid. So they
on the boat with somebody else's credit.
Yes. So they got her in the back, and they was like, whose credit cards are these? And she was like, well, it was this lady that I had met online, and she said that she can give me tickets to go to get on the cruise. And they said, okay, well, how much did you pay her? She was like, about $500. How did you pay her? I paid her a cash out. Pull up your cash app where you paid her $500. She said, well, because she was local. People be thinking. They be trying to quick, but they sound stupid. That's how you know we catch people in a lie. She was local, so I didn't do the cash. I didn't send the cash out. I just took the money over there to her. What's her name? I don't know her name. So you just gave $500 to somebody you didn't know their name. No. So she had other credit cards in her. They said, "Who is
in her possession?"
In her possession, and they said, "What was the guy's name?" It was a famous person, and it was like, let's say, I'll just use it. So who's Greg Mathis? Like somebody that is a famous person that's notable. That's the name that was on the credit card. She said, "That's my uncle." They said, "Okay, let's call your uncle."
Credit card from.
Right. Can we? Let's call him then. I don't have his number. It's like, stop playing games with us. We already know what you're doing. And then she had weed in her purse. Can't have weed on there.
Where would she go? What? Did she even think this thing through?
No. The friend that was outside, which was a guy, he put the weed in her purse. And so when they had walked outside, he overheard the conversation about the weed. And he was like, "That was my weed. I didn't know that we couldn't bring weed on the fly." He said, "Yeah, it's against the rules." And he was like, "But that's not her fault." He said, "Well, she ain't even in there for no weed. She in there because of credit cards." So
he knew it too. He knew she had them credit cards. He knew what she did.
He probably got his ticket too. I suggest you walk to the left, sir, before they call you in there with her.
I ain't going with it.
Right. I'm gonna take this trip, and I'll see you when I get back. Maybe.
I just have to look, boo. You know what? I'll call you.
Okay. Bye, girl. I'll get your bag. Crazy.
I would be so afraid that they would get me for the Sterling credit card that I charged the cruise on.
Yeah.
When I got to the cruise.
Yeah. I'm too scared.
Like, they be waiting for me.
I'm
See,
too
with my luck.
Yep. That's me. That with my luck, I'll be the one. Ma'am, can you step to the side? Oh, shit. Ma'am, over here. I'm like, why me? Why me?
That is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare you traveling with a credit card, with credit cards that don't belong to you, and you actually bought your ticket with a stolen credit card.
A stolen credit
card.
Are
you insane?
Crazy. And then the credit cards that had her name on it, because they tried to run the credit card to pay for whatever she was trying to pay for, and they said, so the credit cards that your name is on, they don't work. She was like, oh. Like, of course they don't work. That's why I have fake credit cards. That's crazy. I don't get people.
Was it a young girl?
Yeah, it's a young black girl. She was like, okay, well, just do what you have to do. And he started to walk her out of the little room. And so, because the guy was out there and she trying to yell something to him. And the police officer said, "Get back in here. You walk when I say walk." Because she trying to walk to the door because it opened to tell him something. She's like, "Ah," yelling out the door. And he's like, get back here. You walk when I say walk. You didn't want to talk to us while we was in here. You don't need to be talking. I was like, okay. Okay.
They was taking her to jail.
Oh, yeah, she was going to jail. She was going to jail. People were still getting on the boat. And as she walking out of here because they standing in line looking like, oh, shit, what she do? What she do?
Right.
What did she do? That's crazy.
People be making this trip.
Yeah, but these people are crazy on this.
They need to stop.
With this guy, the singer from Chicago, somebody has said, this says, okay. So this is one of the people that he scammed. She said she landed in Atlanta. Her travel plans was to hit a major hiccup. Henderson allegedly told Christina that her return flight would need to be approved by corporate. As he stalled on sending her confirmation numbers on her return flight, Christina also discovered something else. She said, and I quote, "I fly out, get to the hotel, and then they tell me the room isn't paid for. They tell me the credit that was used to place on the hotel was on hold and was not charged for the amount." Now, you in a whole different city, state, whatever.
First of all, I'm not getting nothing until I verify everything. No way.
Give me the confirmation numbers. I'm going to call in the phone.
I need confirmation numbers. I need all that.
Yeah.
I'm calling the hotel where I'm going to be laying my head, and I'm going to make sure that my return flight, I got that number, and the flight, my arrival, I got that number.
Yep.
Okay, I'm not playing games.
Yep.
I'm not playing games.
Yep.
I can book my own shit to Atlanta.
Okay.
I don't need you for that.
I don't need you for that. She was left roomless. It said she was left roomless in Atlanta. Oh my God.
Y'all better stop trusting these folks.
Yeah, people scheme too much.
They scheme too much. People, you can't believe in these people, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, y'all better learn how to do your own stuff.
Do your own thing.
Or go over to AAA and just pay for that annual fee. Or go over to Costco, whatever you got to do, and handle your business, okay? And you know you're going to go, have a good time. The flight's there. You got that taken care of. You got the hotel. You straight.
Yep. You ain't got to worry about trying to chase somebody down because you ain't got no hotel. What?
And you paid them, and your money gone like that. You paid him. He ought to be scared to go to sleep at night.
Yeah. Just like the dude that scammed us. I never spoke to him. I spoke to him originally. Did speak to the guy. And he was so apologetic, and we're gonna give refunds back, blah blah blah, whatever. That never happened. And then he wouldn't answer any of my calls. So I ended up talking to, because my friend had ended up giving me another number too, like his partner. I talked to the partner, and then he was like, "Oh, I heard that he was sick." I don't give a fuck what's wrong with him. His wife, which probably was him. She texted me because I was sending him text messages, and she said, "Oh, my husband is sick, that he's about to have his legs amputated." I said, I hope both of them get amputated for stealing my fucking
run me my money.
Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
It don't have nothing to do with me. I'm not the reason why his feet is gonna be amputated, but I wish I was the one that was holding the knife. Because I'll cut something else off on him.
He ought to be
scamming me.
Got a gun to his temple.
Right.
Damn them feet.
I don't care. Don't tell me nothing about his feet, legs. I don't care. Cut his arms off for all I care. Ask me. I have no sympathy. So don't come on here telling me nothing about his feet, his leg, or whatever. Where's my money? That's what I need to know. It never happened. But see, good things don't happen to people that do wrong. So,
I ain't telling how many people he done scammed.
Yeah.
You know what? I believe in cars, so help me Jesus. And the thing is that, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. He walking around with them legs and feet, them toes, and everything. He ain't got nothing done. He didn't have no surgery.
And nothing happened.
He out there in Jamaica laying on the beach himself.
Right. With all his money.
And they having a good time. Because that's what they do. They scam people.
Yep. They scam.
That's what they do.
Yep. They scam. And leave all us over here looking crazy and mad. But I learned my lesson. I'm like,
because we're trying to do the right thing and, support folk.
Right.
Girl, please.
Never again. You would not get me again. I'm like, no, who is it?
I'm sorry. You know what? I'll meet you guys over there.
Yeah, I'll book my own stuff.
Book your own stuff.
Oh, you can't, I can't book my own stuff? Okay, I'm not going.
Right.
That's it. I'm not going. If I can't book it myself.
And let me know the dates and everything like that. And then I'll get a ticket, and I'll meet you guys over there.
I'll meet you there.
I'm going to stay a couple of extra days, so I'm going to come in for that night and stay a few days or whatever,
Yep.
Yeah, please.
Yep. I will book it myself.
I'm not trusting nobody with mine.
Nope, not at all.
I'm just not trusting them. I'm sorry. I love you and everything like that, but some shit you just can't support.
Nope. Not at all.
Let's talk about this Dodger guy.
Oh my God, I just clicked on it. Yeah. So, Ohtani. I can't say his first name. Shohei Ohtani.
That's close enough.
Okay. What happened?
Picture for the Dodgers.
What happened?
Okay, it looks like his interpreter. I got him for, was it $4 million?
$4.5 million in wire transfers into his bank account.
From his bank account. Now, what I'm just learning is that it had something to do with some betting, some bookies. I don't know what they was betting on, but that's what he was told, I guess, by his interpreter. And the interpreter, they said, got the money. And he thought he was helping out the interpreter, but I guess the interpreter was scheming.
That's it, and it's his friend. It's his long-term friend. It's not only the interpreter. That is his long-term friend who I'm sure is paying to be his interpreter. Who goes everywhere that he goes.
Right.
And you done scammed them, your friend.
Yep. And I guess he was telling the guy that he had did some online betting or something like that, and he owed all this money or whatever. And the guy was telling him to get that stuff cleaned up and cleared out or whatever. And he had gave him the money. And I guess on 2 separate occasions, maybe. I'm not quite sure. And anyway, he was really upset about it. And they researched it and found out that the guy had got it for the money.
It says ESPN had reviewed bank information showing Ohtani's name on 2 $500,000 payments sent in September and October. While sports betting is legal in 40 states, it remained illegal in California. And yeah, he was betting on some stuff. Sources close to Galvin to ESPN that the Bauer dealt directly with Mizara, that's the interpreter. Who plays bets on international soccer matches and other sports, but not baseball, starting in 2021. And Bauer was aware.
Oh, he was just a gambler from jump.
Okay. He was aware of the name on the wire transfer, but chose not to ask any questions as long payments came in. As long as the payments that came in. However, the source said Bauer allowed people to believe Ohtani was the client in order to boost business. So they're like, he worked with us, so you should too. Wow.
People do you dirty.
They do you dirty.
They do you dirty.
Oh,
you know what? God. And that man, being that guy's interpreter, and that guy's worth all that money, that man wouldn't want for nothing.
Nothing.
He wouldn't have wanted for anything, Margot. He had it made. All the people that he was going to come in contact with, all the people that he was going to meet and stuff, just being an interpreter for that guy.
Yeah.
Just think about the life he could have lived.
Yeah, a good one. They said that he's been his interpreter since he moved to the U.S. in 2018.
He's been with him that long? Girl, why you gotta turn around and do stuff like that? And why are you betting and doing all that kind of stuff when you're making that kind of money? What is your end game here?
Right. What do you need? What do you want?
Where are you trying to go?
It says he accompanied him to two-way players in dugouts, locker rooms, players' lounges, on trips, in media settings, and elsewhere, making Mizahara highly recognizable to baseball fans. He has been an interpreter for Ohtani with the team managers and coaches, and goes over scouting reports. So he lying about a whole lot of stuff. The two rarely were separated because he can't speak English, so he can't
speak English. He depended on him, Margot. He really depended on the gentleman.
He ran errands for the pitcher, carried his water, and so he was ever so present that Ohtani teammate once referred to the duo as brotherhood that goes beyond friendship.
Really now. Really now. Be careful who you call a friend. You know what I mean? Girl,
that sucks.
A song, Backstabbers, honey.
Yep. He's a backstabber.
Oh my God. Them smiling faces.
Smiling faces. I like that song.
They don't tell the truth. Yep.
Ugh. Well, I hope he finds him another interpreter, somebody he can trust.
And he can trust someone that he can trust.
It's gonna be hard though. Somebody that do you like that.
Then he needs to set up some boundaries in that relationship.
You're not touching none of my money. You just interpreting the words. You don't have no access to none of my money.
And what you're going to do is how about we get you involved in some English classes?
Yeah.
And you're going to have a tutor for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we're going to do is the ball club is going to pay for the interpreter for you.
Yep.
So it does not come out your pocket.
Yep. You could trust that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we do it that way? And then you don't have to worry about him having ties to anything of yours at all. Mm-hmm. Everything will be done through us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Period. And we will set you up with some English classes.
Yep. That's what you need. You need basic English. You're going to be here for a minute anyway. Mm-hmm. So you need to be able to understand some stuff.
You and your wife, we'll get you going.
You can read it. You over there signing away $500,000 and don't even know what it is.
Mm-mm.
It's like, oh, okay, cool, whatever.
Nope, let's get you going here. Get your wife in, get her involved.
Yeah.
We'll pay for that. Pay us on the Dodgers, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to get you straight because we need you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yep.
So we're going to get you exactly what you need. We're going to get you straight.
Yep.
How about that?
That's what he needs.
And I'm so sure, they got something electronic to where you can hear what somebody's saying in English, and then when it gets to you in your earplug or something like that, it automatically translates to your language so you know what they're saying.
Yep, that's a double, you can hear it both ways. Like, oh, okay, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's just work on some stuff like that right now until we're able to get you into class.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Because we can't put all our eggs in the basket with you because we're paying you a lot of money, so we got to be very careful with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that could have had you off the team, buddy.
Right.
That could have had you off the team.
So, let's get it together. Get it together, guys.
And they always talk about the brothers.
Yeah.
This wasn't a brother.
This wasn't a brother. Right. This was a brother from another mother that got him. So
that he trusted.
That he trusted. You said Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he got his star.
Got a star on the red carpet. A star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes, he did. And it's right close to Snoop's.
Oh.
And who was there? 50 Cent was there. Eminem was there. Of course, Dre, he was there. Snoop was there. And a host of others. They said it was really bad that they had to get traffic control because they said you couldn't even get down the street.
Everybody wanted to see.
Big, huge crowd. They said it was one of the biggest.
Oh, that's cool.
One of the biggest, and everybody was there to congratulate. Yeah.
That's cool. That's
and then they did a little, interview.
Oh, okay.
He said he has something coming out with Snoop soon, and also Eminem. Him and Eminem have an album that's going to be coming out. I think he said next month.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That sounds good. I'm glad.
It took him a long time, but he got one, though. I mean, right?
Yeah. Does Ice Cube have one?
I don't know. I know Snoop has one. I don't know if Ice Cube has one or not.
Let's see.
But, shoot. Ice Cube is what? He's an actor, a producer, and he was a rapper.
Right. Let me see. Does Ice Cube have a star?
I don't recall that. It had to be a while ago if he did.
Ice Cube on the Walk of Fame. Ice Cube was honored with the iconic star. Oh yeah, he does have one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it says Ice Cube. He's on there. I don't. What year was it? I don't say. But yeah, he has one.
You know we're gonna have some rain this weekend too.
Are we?
Yeah. She's talking about that. We're gonna have some rain. I thought we were done with that.
You know, it rained. My husband was downtown. What day was that Friday? It was that Friday. On Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Monday? It was Monday. It was hailing. And I'm in Torrance. He was downtown LA. I seen the black clouds coming our way, but we didn't get the rain. I can hear it hitting on his car. He said, "Do you hear that?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "That's rain." I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I don't want it to come down here," and it didn't. It never made it.
Monday, when I was walking my dog, I did have to. Yeah, we did have on. Yeah, he had on his little raincoat. Yes, and I did take an umbrella outside. It was raining on Monday morning. It was. It really was. Yes, because I did get. I get spots on my vehicle. It did rain on Monday morning.
I was like, what the heck?
And when I came out of work, one of those days it was raining. Because I said, "Is it raining out there?" And it was wet. That had to be. Was that? That had to be Monday.
It was Monday, yeah. But we're supposed to get some rain this weekend?
Yeah, they said this weekend we're supposed to have rain on Sunday and Saturday.
Okay, well, oh shoot, I'm going to be going to the birthday party on Saturday.
They said the chance on the PM on Saturday, but definitely rain showers on Sunday. So it's a slight chance on Saturday night, but definitely raining on Sunday.
Okay.
I mean, our weather is so different. You know, you never know what you're getting until you wake up and look out the window, and then you still have to double check.
Right. I guess. I guess if they say so. If they say so. Okay. You know what? I didn't read? I didn't read our thought of the day. Did all of that.
About the movie I watched this weekend either.
What movie you watched this weekend?
Damsel. That was on Netflix. It was really good. It was good. It was about this guy that married this young girl who was supposed to marry. You know how the families have to marry you off and everything. And they had the whole wedding and everything. And he went to go give her the ring, put the ring on everything. And then our mother said, "Push her." And he pushed her into this big old hole. And she had to escape this dragon that was down there because they had killed the dragon's babies, the 3 eggs that were down there. That lady's family did, and her son was trying to get married. Their family did, and she would make them cut her hand like that, so that the dragon would smell blood of that family. And he would kill the girls, and there was some girls in there that was already dead in their caves in there. But she ended up getting away, and she ended up telling the dragon the truth about what happened, and she got out, and the family, got killed. The dragon killed them, of course, and everything. It was good. It wasn't my kind of movie, but I was watching something and I forgot what it was. And then when that went off, the next movie that came on was this movie, and I ended up getting into it. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was reading, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I just put the Kindle down, and I said, well, let me watch this movie. Let me see what's going to happen. But it was good. That girl was trying to get away from that dragon.
And it's a movie?
Through all this stuff, and they were like in this big old volcano hole, and she was trying to get up, and he'd fly and get her, and this fire would come out of his mouth and everything. It was just funny. She was good. She was fighting. And then his mother, the dragon started setting everything on fire because she got away. And the mother said, "I knew she was going to be a problem." And then they went and tried to get her sister and stuff, and they was going to feed her sister to the dragon. It was good though. It was so good. Her father came to save her and everything. You know who was in the movie? As her stepmother, I forgot her name. She never got an Oscar or anything. What is her name? She played What's Love Got to Do with It and everything.
Angela Bassett?
Yes, that was her grandmother. That was her stepmother, Angela Bassett.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
It was good. It was good for something to watch if you're not watching nothing. It was just like, I was like, woo, woo. I was pulling for her. I wanted her to get away. Yeah. It was really good. And the mother, she was somebody else too that was of the boy. But I forgot her name. She's some actress. I forgot her name. But it was a good little movie. It was cute. It was a good little movie.
I'm gonna take a look at it. I did see
it. If you got time, you may like that.
On Netflix. Okay. Cool. I'll check it out. I'll check that out. So in closing, I'm going to give my thought of the day. This is from Tracy Ellis Ross. And she says, "I am learning every day to allow the space between where I am and where I want to be to inspire me and not terrify me. That's where the growth comes in the not knowing. That's where the growth comes in not knowing. Yes, I like that.
But having that space there to receive it.
Bring it in. Yes.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep. Create that space. Allow that space. Yep. For sure.
That's cool. That's really nice. And that's a good thing. That's a good thought.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's, you know, to take with you to close out the night. That's a good thought.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. So we will be here next week.
Next week, we're already going to be at the end of March. What happened to March?
March flew past. March was marching out of here. March is gone. Yeah.
I just can't believe how fast March went.
It
went. Blink of an eye. It was like we were just March 1st.
Yeah. Gone. We on the last month of March. We are flying through these months. We are flying through the months.
It's gonna be summertime in a blink of an eye.
Yeah. It's
gonna be summertime. Girl, these years are going by so fast.
They do. So y'all need to cherish every moment.
Moment.
Whatever you want to do and what you're gonna do in life, you better do it, because before you know it, you're gonna be too old.
Because you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna, I don't feel like doing it. I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. And you're not gonna feel like doing it, and you know you're not gonna have anybody to do it with.
Yep.
So get out there and get some things done, folks.
Yeah. Yes, you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. We will be here next week, and hopefully you enjoyed our show, and we will be here again.
Yep. Have a great weekend, you guys. Be safe out there, please.
Be safe, especially in the rain if you're out in California. Be safe.
Always.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Good night.